Okay, so my channel is basically mental health. Actually, hey, first we're here with
Jessica
and
Andrea.
Do you guys have YouTube channels?
I have one that I put videos of me doing stupid stuff at 3 in the morning on, so I don't want to put it out there. But follow me on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, so basically it's mental health. One of the main things that I discuss on my channel is self-harm. And I wanted to ask people, like, what kind of reaction do you think you would have, or maybe you actually know if you've been through it, but like that you would give. Do you want me to change the subject?
No, it's very interesting that this is what you chose because I have a lot of experience with this. So continue.
Okay.
Please,
so if you had a friend that told you that they self-harmed,
how have you reacted, ma'am?
There you go. Yes. Now we can actually have a, you know.
Yes. It was really shocking, but my dad's a psychiatrist, so I know how to react to it and kind of handle it.
He trained you?
Yeah.
You went to psychiatrist school?
Oh yeah, totally.
Well, that's actually good though.
Kind of grew up that way, so.
Yes. Now questions for you.
And how did you feel about her reaction? Like, you were probably scared beforehand.
Oh,
right?
well, I was really scared to tell her, and the whole thing was a band came and did a concert at my house, and I wanted to talk to them about it because they like kind of saved me, and so I was like, I was very rude about it, but I basically told her to go home because I wanted to talk to them about it, and I didn't want her to know because I didn't know how she'd react, because a lot of people have left when I tell them, you know, because it makes them very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I don't tell a lot of people. So finally I just decided it was time for me to open up to her, and I was like hiding it a lot, and I was saying, oh, don't worry about it, it wasn't anything like a big deal, and finally we were sitting at her pool with our feet dangling in it, and I told her, and she just like acted like I had told her that I have a cat that she didn't know about. Like, she didn't react badly at all, and it made me very happy. I love her. She's my babe.
We're not.
We're not lesbians, I promise. We just love each other. Okay.
There's girl love, there's big love. Okay, so you reacted calmly, but were you calm inside?
Yeah, I was pretty calm inside.
Were you calm inside?
Were you calm inside?
I mean, it wasn't like she kind of clued me in on it and kind of like left
so you had hints
and
beforehand.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, because I've always wanted to tell her, but then I was like scared of how she'd reacted, or she would react, because like she's like my #1 person that I can just go to whenever. Like, so one time she was like really upset, and so I drove to her house at 10 o'clock at night, and we sat in my car and blasted All Time Low for an hour and a half. Like, that's just like the kind of friendship that we have, and so I didn't want to lose that by telling her. So I was like, I would like get to telling her, and I'd like tell her a little bit about it, and then just be like, this is a bad idea, don't do this, you're just gonna screw it up. And so I'd stop. So finally when I told her, I guess she was just kind of guessing at it anyway.
And did you, like, the way that you told her, or did you, like, you probably, like, from the times before that you told other people, you might want, okay, not that way.
I've told 2 people before.
You've told her.
So I don't know.
And how did they react so much to that? Like,
one of them, we were at Disney World, and she cried. And then the other one, I'm not friends with him anymore. So that's how that went.
Is it because of this?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I get a lot of people writing to me.
She hates him.
Oh, because of that, probably, right? I get a lot of people write to me and tell me the terrible reactions that they get, and so I often feel like, okay, you got to tell your parents, like, if you're a minor.
Oh, I told my mom, and she was fine with it, and then she immediately said, don't tell Dad, because someone thought I was going to kill myself, because I was, and then they called the cops to my house. And so as soon as I convinced the cops that I was going to be fine, and I told my parents what happened, I told them it was a misunderstanding, and my dad said, thank God, because I would not be able to handle it if you were like one of those emo chicks. And so that, like, yeah, that's the kind of person my dad is. And then my mom, when I finally told my mom, because my dad was out of town, so I finally told my mom, and she's like, let's just keep this a secret from Dad, and we'll go get you medication. And she was like this when she was younger too, so it's like just like a good thing.
So you found understanding with her.
Yeah, but not with my dad.
No. See, that's the kind of thing, like, I try and suggest, like, you know, you need help, go to your parents, the source. If they tell your parents, they can get you a therapist, they can get a doctor.
Yeah, it really helps. But I think that it's worth the risk, because I'm so much better off now, you know, with this. And yeah, I still have thoughts like that, but I'm so much better off now that I've told someone about it, like even her, you know. So like, even if you can't tell like your parents, like tell like someone that you're really close to, that you can just confide in them, and then it just makes everything so much easier, because you feel like you can have someone to talk to even if they don't understand. It's still so nice, because the whole reason that I would was because, I don't want to say it, I'm sorry, it freaks me out when I say it, but I would keep it all like pent up inside of me, and then it would like make me explode. So if I get it out, to this lovely lady over here,
Yeah.
I can let it out
Have
and
someone
it
to
doesn't.
talk to.
Yeah, exactly. And so now I have my mom to talk to for hard.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you very
And
much.
yeah, bye to YouTube.
I'm gonna go win bingo now. If you'll
We're gonna
excuse
go win
me.
bingo. Bye. I'm here with
Damien.
And Damien, my channel is about mental health. And one question I wanted to ask was if one of your friends, or maybe even your best friend, or someday your kid comes and tells you that they were cutting themselves, what do you think? What do you think would be your initial reaction, or something you would do or say?
Well, I'd be very concerned, and I would, seek help for them and just see if there's something as a parent I could be doing differently. And obviously, get them help and not just solve the problem.
And you would see it as a legitimate issue.
Absolutely.
And not just like something where, say, they were looking for attention.
Absolutely.
Right. That's really good though. Do you follow any channels that talk about mental health?
I don't.
Yeah, I find that there isn't that many, and I think the bigger channels are talking more about comedy and relevant news and making fun of news and stuff like that. Anyway, so I'm glad you stopped to talk to me. It's just a little, so thank you, Damien.